The 2019 season could not possibly have started any worse for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Not only were they blown out by the hated New England Patriots in Week 1, but they have now dropped to 0-2 after a home loss to the Seattle Seahawks, and worse yet, they lost both Ben Roethlisberger and James Conner to injuries during the game. Roethlisberger injured his elbow on a deep throw down the right sideline in the first half. He remained in the game for a bit, but was eventually taken to the locker room. He was replaced by Mason Rudolph, who acquitted himself nicely, 12 of 19, 112 yards, 2 TD, int, and almost staged the comeback, but ultimately came up short. Conner exited in the third quarter, and was replaced by Jalen Samuels. The injuries did not stop, as Vince Williams left early in the game, and Sean Davis exited not long after that. All those injuries were ultimately too much for the Steelers to overcome. Even in a game where the Seahawks kept making mistakes. Seattle took 10 penalties in this one, and also allowed 4 sacks.
This is my world.
Not only that, but Chris Carson fumbled the ball away to the Steelers twice, with Pittsburgh capitalizing with touchdowns both times. But as is usually the case with Seattle, Russell Wilson made just enough plays to win. He hit Will Dissly for 2 scores. He found DK Metcalf for another. And he was out in front blocking on Rashad Penny's big touchdown run as well. Those 4 scores ended up giving the Seahawks a 28-26 win. The Seahawks go back to Seattle to face the Saints in Week 3. The Steelers will look for their first win of the year on the road against the 49ers.
It's a big deal for us. When you're up here and you want to stay up there, when people start catching up to you, what are you going to do to just keep trying to spread the distance? But I mean, we never had this stuff. You know, I had a coach draw